boy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Your spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, hey. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go from Minneapolis. Returnable from the 1. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And that's good for a gain of 5. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Hits a seam at the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Looking for a throw here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
The give here on 2nd. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Darius Davis to return it. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over 1st down at their own 32-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Has him on the quick hitter, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They send a tight end in motion. Davis gets it from the gun, and he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Motioning him from the slot right. They'll go again with Davis. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Putting a receiver in motion. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Herbert gets this to McConkey. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Chargers will have a first. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They go play action. Here's Herbert. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Not all that look at all came downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Davis up the middle. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Just short on 3rd down. No gain on the run. And now what will they do on 4th?
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Brown's kick is up and good. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly.
With the score, Vikings 3.
Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Herbert on first down. He brings it in. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
From the gun on third, it's Herbert. Looking for... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Browns kick is up and good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Chandler again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Smith able to put it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most important, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Offense to the line for 2nd down. Herbert out of his end zone. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Herbert from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. 2nd and 6 now. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. They'll run here with Jones. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You And okay, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Catch is made down the right sideline.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
First and 10, Herbert. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Davis takes it straight ahead. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Throwing now, Herbert. On the move, headed right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
They'll throw on 1st. That'll be caught. Here's Ty Chandler. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, they'll run. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. The throw is caught. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Touchdown, Minnesota. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give left side. Here's Davis. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He finds McConkey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They connect on the deep shot. And they bring him down around the 34. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Davis there to grab it. He has room past the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Another try following the sack. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
QBs, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. 3rd and 3. 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 Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively. Right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference. You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Hutchinson reels it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a modest gain up to the 46. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run the counter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Has it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
It's a 3-yard gain, and they're in great shape now with 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Herbert from the gun. Put the body on the line for his team. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Throwing now. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Here he is to throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Disaster averted, thank goodness. He covers it up himself, but time's still running off here. They gotta go.
We all saw the brief.
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Looking to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.